رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everybody. I've just come across a very interesting way to manage projects, or it could be a task, or if you're setting yourself a target. A very interesting way to manage it is to start with looking at the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, and this is from Sahih al-Bukhari. It's book number 81 and Hadith number 53. So Prophet ﷺ said to Allah, the most beloved deeds are those which are done in a very consistent way, even if they're little. So the focus here is not on the intensity or the volume, but the focus here is on consistency. So even if it's little, the more recurrent the better. So having high frequency, more regularity, just as we say practice makes perfect, any kind of repetition works. It's just based on that concept, which I think makes perfect sense. I could apply this to, for example, when I'm working out. We've got New Year just around the corner. The gym memberships, they hike up in January and then they come down around about first quarter, which is where people are trying to put too much intensity over a short span of time and then they get burned out, as opposed to looking for a scalable model where you are really focusing on what's long-term and scalable, doing things in a bit by bit way that ensures longevity and scalability. And then the other thing is you don't get burnt out and bored as well. So very important concept that we can kind of take away from this Sunnah is to do things in chunks more frequently, and repetition is going to make it perfect. So frequency, recurrency wins. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.